All right, welcome everybody to another episode of the Watch Along stream. This is take 19. Today we're watching Big Trouble in Little China. As always, I'm here with the crew, Mark Middleton and Michael Beacon. Say hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
So yeah, man, this week's poll runaway winner was Big Trouble in Little China. So I don't know why Sim isn't here. I thought he was gonna gloat and celebrate, take a victory lap, but
Figured he'd be
guess
here to
not.
rub my face in me losing dregs.
I'm saying, I thought he'd be like, I am the champion. I would have rubbed it in if I
Yeah.
won. Like hell yeah.
That's still a good movie. I don't know why I wasn't complaining too hard. Either way, we
No, not
all
at all.
win.
Yeah, that's the thing about like the polls. We
yeah,
try to put like good movies that everybody everybody can at least enjoy when we're watching them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I can watch a really good movie or
Yeah,
another
guys. Like
really good
always, we
movie.
take
So,
suggestions. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we do take suggestions. All you have to do is drop them in the chat after the we do get a lot of views on the replay, so you can drop it in the regular comments, or you can we're always on Twitter. Just hashtag watch along stream and tag us. You can tell us what goes on the poll. We usually put it up. I aim for doing it Fridays, but it's kind of been like a Saturday thing. It'll probably be a Saturday thing from now on. So you have a couple of days to drop suggestions in the chat and tell us what we can check out. As long as it's good, we'll give it a look and we'll put it on. If we don't get it this week, we'll get it the next week. So yeah, guys. Opening thoughts. What's like your history? First time seeing Big Trouble in Little China.
I've actually never seen it. Um,
really?
yeah, it's just not something I never got around to watching, but you know, first
Yeah,
time for
well,
everything.
Well,
oh
you're in
yeah,
for a
man.
treat, man. I love this movie. I've probably seen this 10 or 15 times. This is a great one. One of John Carpenter's best. One of Kurt Russell's best, I think, too.
Oh yeah, man. No doubt. Yeah, man. I definitely saw it on TV. Uh, I can't really remember, but it was pretty. You know, uh, I'm thinking as soon as it went on TV, I was watching it. It's
Yeah,
definitely one
man.
of those that you just catch, and you can watch this movie like halfway through, a quarter through. You can really watch it at any time. And just jump right into it. So it's got
Yeah.
that you can jump in at any scene and really just enjoy it. So it has been a while for me though. So I'm looking forward again. Like it's always good to like revisit some of these movies
Yeah, man.
again after a while. You get a different mindset for it.
Definitely. Yeah. It's I mean I honestly can't remember the first time that I watched this. It's been so long ago. It's like trying to remember the first time I watched Star Wars. But yeah, I mean it's a good one. It's a great movie.
Oh yeah. All right. Enough chit chat. Let's get this thing going. Let's get the countdown. All right, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna go three, then Mark, you go two, Beacon, you go one, and then we hit play. All
Sounds
right.
good.
So three,
2.
One.
play. And here we go. 20th Century Fox. It's gonna be a relic. People are gonna be looking back at this 20 years and be like,
It's
"What was
like
20th
Touchstone
Century
Pictures, man.
Fox?" Yeah, those old studios, man. Don't follow. Well, Vicky's doing the call.
Sorry, dude, the link didn't even show. I didn't see that I had a message. I had to refresh. Sorry. I was just there with the freaking thing open, going like writing like, and I just saw like, ooh, it just popped in. I'm like, ooh, hey, what's up? Sorry.
Fair enough. Yeah, man, we just kicked it off. Uh, but yeah, Sim, this is your choice. This is it's your movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
yeah,
about to, yeah.
you also made a promise. So somebody in the chat is gonna get a nice sketch card by the Sim Man himself.
Indeed.
Are you gonna be drawing that live?
Yep. I'm just looking for the movie right now. Give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem. It's a
Yeah.
slow opening, son.
Yeah. Well, I think we're only less than 2.5 minutes in so far. So
Yeah.
Where are you guys watching it?
I'm watching it on YouTube.
I'm watching on Amazon.
Yeah, me too.
You have to buy it. You have to rent it though, but
Man, I think this might be one of my favorite Kurt Russell characters. It's like he's trying to do like a John Wayne impression. Like you got him doing like a Clint Eastwood impression for what is that? Escape from LA or New York. But it's like he's kind of trying to pull off like a John Wayne thing here. I love it. Anybody ever been to San Francisco?
no. But I
No,
stepped in
no, I've been
shit.
to the West Coast.
I stepped in shit the other day. It's pretty much the same experience, right?
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Yeah, I've got an ex that lives there, man. It's a city for garbage and shit,
Yeah.
and apparently a great movie. So
Huh? Yeah. Every city's got at least one silver lining, I guess.
yeah. Like I was just taking a semi down this narrow ass road filled with people.
Yeah, just, no problem. Just right on through.
It's the 80s,
Yeah, well, get away with all sorts of stuff. So we like looking back at these movies, like the stuff they can get away with. You're like, yeah, this will never fly today.
Yeah. I wonder how much Chinatown's changed, I don't know what it was like in the 80s, but I wonder if it's like, you always see movies in the 80s where they've got Chinatown and it's like this big open marketplace. It almost looks like Hong Kong. And yeah, I wonder how much of that's been cracked down on over the years.
Yeah. I think probably because of the riots and everything, it definitely had to change by then.
Mm.
And then directed by John Carpenter. That's why it's got that gloomy look to it.
Yeah.
Just like this is calling card. Nothing bright and shiny. It's all rainy and cold and
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a movie by him that I didn't like, except for maybe Ghosts of Mars.
yeah, Ghost of Mars is not good.
I didn't see that Elvis one that he did. He did a made-for-TV Elvis movie with Kurt Russell.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen it though.
Interesting.
I like how he's just got that knife. No, tag. Poe Chinese boy.
Oh, the life of a degenerate gambler. Actually, I've been to like a casino a handful of times, and I can definitely understand like how somebody can get like addicted to that. You know?
Yeah, it's fun, man. I went out to
Yeah,
Vegas about
blackjack. Ooh, hit the table. Woo! You know, you're up 300 one minute, down
Oh yeah,
100 the
man.
next. In the blink of an eye. I remember that
Yeah.
night. That was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, I should have known when to fold them. I guess how the old song goes.
Hell yeah, man. I went to Vegas about, I want to say like 7 or 8 years ago with my old lady, and we stayed there for about 3 or 4 days, I think. And I went down and I shot craps for about 20-30 minutes, and I started out, with like $30 that I put down on the table, and you go up and you're like, you get up to $150 and you're super happy because 10 times what you put on the table, and then out of nowhere,
Yeah.
it's like $5 and you're like, shit, how the hell did I go?
It goes quick, man. Like a couple of hands, and you're like, man.
Well, it doesn't help that they
again.
come over and they're like, hey, can I get you, something to drink? It's on the house. And you're like, oh yeah, give me a Jack on the Rocks, and I bring you a Jack on the Rocks.
Yeah, what got me was they switched the dealer on me. I should have walked away, but I was feeling it. So you gotta live and learn, man. You gotta follow the rules, man. You know? You gotta
well, that's the thing is,
follow the rules.
And my old lady, she what she does is she plays the slots, right? So she'll go and she'll hit the slots, and she'll put like a few bucks in this one, and then she'll work her way down the line, and she'll just do that over and over again until she hits a jackpot. Because she's trying to play the odds that one of them is close to the jackpot, and she only plays like $4 or $5 in each machine. So she ended up, I think we went there with like $500 a piece. I ended up broke, and she ended up with like $900. I was just like, how the hell did you pull that off? She's like, I got a system.
Hey man, it's
Like, damn, I need to get on that system.
That's the old Seinfeld, yin and yang, you know. Somebody's up, somebody's always down.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah. Combined, we almost broke even.
There we go. So you can hope for them. As long as you need to give yourself like a limit of how much you can lose. And like as long as you can lose that, you can afford it.
Yeah.
So
We saved up for that for a long time, So I mean, we were like, we had money squared away specifically for gambling. The second you start going to that ATM, because they're everywhere. They're like, oh, go to the ATM. Yeah. It's right over there.
Yeah. Upcharge it's worse than a strip club.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. But they'll give you those drinks free. My father-in-law, he went out and he sat at a slot machine for like 4 hours, and they just kept bringing him beers. He'd just be like, yeah, bring me another beer. So he'd drink a beer, he'd sit it down, they'd come up, take it away. I mean, he sat there like for 4 or 5 hours just drinking beer that solid 4 or 5 hours, and he said he had to stop because he didn't know which lever to pull because there were so many of them because he'd been drinking all night.
Which lever? All the levers.
Yeah, just pull them all. He was so drunk that they don't have any windows or anything, and they don't have any clocks, so he had no idea what time it was. He comes stumbling up to his room, and my mother-in-law was dead asleep. It had to have been like 4 a.m. or something like that. And she was like, have you been down there all night? And he's like, I was only down there a few hours. And he just passed out in the bed. They'll get you, man.
They will, man. Oh, we got Chris in the house. Hell, brother.
Hey.
He's at work right now. So,
how's it going?
Thanks for joining us, man. Watching Little Big Trouble in Little China. Taking suggestions for next week's poll. If you got something cool, drop it in the chat. I just wondered if those tour buses were worth it.
I've never seen one of those.
Someone else in New York City.
No, I've never been to New York.
Only been a couple of times. I went for a Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. I actually met St. Davis there. Met a bunch of other Green Lantern artists. I was tracking them down. I got this sketchbook by Ivan Reis, which I still have to this day. It's one of my most prized. He did like a inside Hal Jordan head sketch, and to this day, it's one of my most prized possessions.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I also got some he signed this big Aquaman print. It was him, Rod Rice, and another guy. I forgot what his name was. But they were all on the Aquaman team. They were the penciler, inker, and letterer, and colorist. So I got all of them. They were all sitting at a table. So that was one of the first ones to arrive. So I lucked out. They were like, we just got here. And I said, oh, awesome, man. So I got to chat with them a little bit about Green Lantern and Aquaman, which had just come out. They were promoting it. Chatted with them. Chatted with Mike McCone. It turned out to be an asshole, but he was cool when I met him. Met Shane Davis, a couple other artists. Uh, Jeff Johns ran by me real quick on his way to a panel. I was like, "Oh, Jeff!" He's like, "Hey," that was hilarious. He literally, you can literally, he's literally running. He's like, I'm at the panel, so he's like rushing through. I see him, and the only way I notice is because he always wears like he always used to wear like the Green Lantern hat. So I just saw him. I'm like, wait a minute, that's like just yours for like a quick second. Then he had to like bounce. He had a huge line. I would have gone to see him and met him and stuff, but we were only there for one day, and he had a huge line. Like it was just like I would have been there all day. Like I would not been able to do anything else.
Man.
So I had to pass, but maybe one day.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I met Jim Lee in Orlando at Sci-Fi City down there, and I mean, we waited in line for a good while. I mean, he was there signing comics for like 4 hours. Yeah, he was a class act though. I mean, he sat there, he signed, he was smiling, taking pictures with pretty much everybody. So
Yeah.
Signed 3 or 4 of my
That's
comics.
the thing I like about.
So yeah.
That where you get
Where
signed.
you guys at?
I had I'm at 1731. But I got signed one of the original Uncanny X-Men that he did in the early 90s. And the first 2 or 3, what was that? Batman and Robin All-Star? Was that? I think that was him.
Yeah, All-Star Batman
Yeah.
and Robin, yeah.
That was Frank Miller and him. I got those signed. I got the first 2, and then the one with the Joker with the tattoo on his back on the cover. I got that one signed by him too. So yeah, he's a cool guy.
That's why I like a lot of like as cool as the big conventions are, like the medium sized one. Like there's this one that I always go to Terrificon. It's kind of like a medium sized convention. It's really good, Like, you get to meet people and kind of even if you like to have a big line and stuff, you can go do other stuff, and when you come back, you can get your shot.
Oh yeah, man.
They have pretty good guests and stuff. So.
Yeah, I went to MegaCon once in Orlando, and they had some pretty decent people there. I got to meet Lou Ferrigno. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then Cincinnati has a pretty good comic book convention. The comic book expo that they do there. They had some pretty decent people there. So
yeah, when I met Michael Jai White last year. What's the last year?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was awesome. He's still jacked.
Yeah.
Like he could jump in a spawn suit, no problem.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen Spawn in a while.
I know. That's one that should go on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hex Allen, hail, brother.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, just watching a little Big Trouble in Little China. Here's the big alleyway fight scene. This is awesome. This is incredibly well shot,
Yeah, it's really well choreographed too.
Yeah, it's just completely well done, man. Like, still holds up today. Like, to have that many people fighting and the choreography and everything, Like, this is
man.
hell of a work, man.
You don't really see this kind of stuff anymore. I mean, you see big fights and stuff like that, but it's not choreographed like this anymore.
No, man, we need to bring this back.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Hell yeah.
The last alleyway fight scene that was this good was the one in Anchorman. That's classic. I love Anchorman. We might have to go. Might have to do like a movie, like a comedy. Watch along.
That'd be good. Hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
You got to put Anchorman in there. I don't know. You could do a Will Ferrell one.
Oh, yeah.
Throw Talladega Nights on there.
Oh, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah. I'll come at you like a spider monkey.
Dude, I'll tell you about that movie, right? I saw it with my best friend, right? So I watched it. It has some laughs and stuff, right? I saw it, I think it's like a month or 2 later. I rewatched it, right? I laughed so hard the second time. Like, the second time, I think I laughed at every joke. Like, and then, like, ever since then, I found it hilarious. But it was one of those ones that I saw the first time, I was like, yeah, it's funny. And then like when you watch it a couple more times, like it really like it hit me hard, man. It was one of my favorite movies. For I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
That and I Love You, Man.
Oh, I love you, man. I
I
haven't seen
Love You,
that in a
Man is
long time.
hilarious. So Paul Rudd is so awkward and just brilliant. The little stuff he
Yeah.
does in scenes
That line, what did
is
he
just
say to him? He said, "Latris on the Minjay." I think is what he said to him. I laughed for like 20 minutes on that because it's so
yeah,
awkward
like
and weird.
it is the most awkward performance ever, but it's so brilliant, man.
It was
Like
pretty
when you
good.
kind of start looking as far as like acting performances, not just like because he's had funnier
Yeah,
roles,
yeah.
but I think the way that the way that he acts in that and the way he portrays like his character, I think is brilliant, man.
He was
Like
good
I
in
think it,
what was that movie he did with Sean William Scott? Oh, damn, I can't remember the name of that movie. That's gonna kill me. He
oh,
did.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, I know
I
exactly what you're talking about.
can't remember the name of that
Oh,
movie.
gonna kill me now. Role
Damn.
models.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, role
Yeah,
models.
role
Role models.
models. Hell yeah, man. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, that was good. I saw that in theaters. That was a good one.
You know, I think the funniest thing, one of the funniest things he ever did was he was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He
I didn't
played
see that
Kunu.
one. Yeah,
Oh, he's got like a 5 minute scene. He steals the movie.
I'll check that
He
out
is
then.
absolutely ridiculous. He plays this stoner surfer guy. Oh my god, he's got like it's not. I don't think it's even 5 minutes total that he's got in the movie, but all his scenes are hilarious, man. I just uh you gotta catch it.
I'll check that out then. Yeah, that dude's surprisingly funny.
Yeah.
Like it's just I don't know what it is about that guy, but he's pretty hilarious.
He
He was
also
good in
kind of knows how
40-Year-Old
to
Virgin too.
yeah, he knows how to pick the roles. You know, like
Yeah,
he does it.
yeah.
He always like picks like these kind of awkward, like weird kind of guys, and he knows how to play them.
He was really good in Anchorman too. Like he was really funny in that role that he had in that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, when he puts on that tiger cologne, that tiger musk or whatever, made with real like pan.
yeah.
That's it.
Sex
That's
Panther.
it. Panther. Yeah.
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 60% of the time, it works all the time.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh my god, me and my friends used to like say that all the time. We used to work at a CVS, so we get like the cheap like cologne and stuff, you know. You're like, hey, we'd be like talking about like the our female coworkers. We're like, have you tried this? Like, no, this is a sex Panther. 60% of the times works all the time. She cracked me
That's
up, man.
such a funny movie. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah, we got to do a comedy one or something like that. Put
Yeah.
that one on the list. Make a whole list of comedy ones.
Yeah, has Alan Sim should be streaming the movie over in the Discord, so you can join him, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So man, that's the fun thing about these like watch alongs and stuff, you know. Like we can go to like any genre, any kind of like thing, and we can just like enjoy them.
Yeah, man.
Especially like it's hard, man. Like now we're like
Who's asking?
know.
Who's asking for the movie?
Hex Island, he was in the chat.
Yeah, I just saw in my stream.
Oh, he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just drop spawn in the chat real quick. So when I go over it, I'll remind myself. Oh hell, DJ D in the house. Thank you,
Oh,
brother,
there he is.
for
Hey.
joining us. The Midnight Vampire himself, sub to his channel. You gotta wonder, like, how much product does he have to put in his hair for it to like stay still like that? That thing doesn't move. It could be in the middle of a rainstorm.
Not that much. It was the moment of airspray.
There you go.
Like, just put the whole bottle in.
The water just beads off like it's waterproof.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And she was hot in this.
She was. So Beacon Man, what are you working on?
Just a little character drawing. It's gonna be an issue 3.
Oh, nice.
Just an orc soldier of the 7 legions. One of the good guys.
Damn right. You guys don't know, 7 Legions is out on Indiegogo right now. It's ship on demand. So if you order it, Beacon gets out of his pajamas and he puts it in the mailbox. And it'll get to you in a couple of days, man.
I don't even wear
Nobody's more
pajamas. I don't even wear pajamas. I just streak to the mailbox and then
Like, oh honey, there goes that Michael Beacon streaking to the mailbox again.
Must have sold a comic.
Yeah, I do the whole Zoidberg. Woo!
So yeah, and if you want to know what that is, you can go to the description where you can find the link for 7 Legions. It'll take you right there. You can back it if
Can you guys
you.
remind me the time you're at?
I am at 28:20.
That's exactly where I'm at.
Sweet.
Behind.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you back 7 Legions tonight, you'll get this drawing, and I'll draw a random backer number, and they'll get another drawing that I've done for Inktober.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, go down to the description and check out 7 Legions.
Yep.
You want to jump in on it? Trust me, I've read it. I backed it twice. I'm sending a copy to my buddy. I dug it. I'm sure he's gonna dig it. So.
Yeah, I backed it twice too. Got one for my brother and one for me.
Nice. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of good reviews. I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah, man, it's a great book.
Thanks.
I tell people, man, Beacon's coming for everybody's jobs next year. Y'all better step your game up. It's coming for the, colors, letters, doing pencils now, writing. Just he's taking over everything. So if you got a job, Michael Beacon will fulfill it.
There you go.
Yeah. Mark, brother, you got a Grave Robber sign up list.
Yeah, we're going. We got that going until the 20th next month when we launch. We've got. I'm going to be releasing a secret character, some art for a secret character, this Friday night, and I got another. That art is by Joe Ball, and it's going to be colored by Eugene Betive. I'm sorry. And he's a great colorist. He did the artwork for the Big Dick Murphy that I did, and he's going to be doing the work on the comic. But here soon, I'm going to be releasing another trading card, a piece of comic trading card art by Preston Acevedo.
Nice.
He's doing a pinup trading card for Amanda, the Native American character I have. So, and that looks fantastic. He did a great job on that. So,
yeah, man, my cousin Preston is a very talented guy.
Oh yeah, man.
Just wish he'd fix the spelling of his last name. I don't know why you have to bring up that son of a bitch Joe Ball. You know how that triggers.
I know how you feel, man. I'm sorry, man. I gotta plug his work though. He did a great job. Did a hell of a job. He is a
talented artist. So yeah, you can go sign up for Grave Robbers mailing list. It is also in the description, nice and easy.
Hell yeah, man.
And what do they get with the sign up?
With the sign up, they get the Big Dick Murphy trading card for free when they back the book when we launch, and the secret character trading card in the first 2 weeks of the campaign. They'll get that as well. Those you can only get with the mailing list, and you can only get if you back in the first 2 weeks. The Amanda Whale or the Amanda card is going to be standard with the book, though.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes Raiden. Riding the Thunderbolts. That always cracks me up.
They
Like,
kick
he's gonna
straight
get
to the
this-
face.
he's big hero moment. Like, oh yeah, he's gonna kick this guy's ass. Like, bitch, get off me.
Yeah.
uh, yeah, those effects aren't too bad for
Yeah.
when they took place.
Yeah, 1986, man. It still holds up.
Lifetime away.
Feels like
Lifetime
it.
ago, man. Yeah. Oh man, I could use that nice recliner though. That's something that needs to come back.
Yeah, man. It really
Old school
does.
recliners, hell yeah, man. Those are, I love those.
You said 1986. That was before I was born. So that was
Yeah.
that was my entire lifetime ago.
Young man
yeah, me
Deacon
too.
here. Honestly, I should be. I feel like I should be wearing some sort of rain jacket with all this rain on the screen.
Yeah, it's like 90% of the movie. It's raining.
It's like it's like it's just every scene in the rain.
Yeah. That beginning scene when they were gambling and stuff, that started with rain and it ended up with it not raining, and now it's back to raining.
Yeah. Dragon of the
Dialogue in
Black.
this fantastic. What else was this guy in? This older older guy. I know I've seen his face before.
I know. It's like he's got one of those faces where you're like, I've seen him in something, but
I thought he was Mr.
He's the
Miyagi for a
Mogwai
second.
guy. He's the Mogwai guy.
Is that why I
Ah.
know? That's where I
Yes.
know him from. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping when I shipped out my packages that the two backers who got the Mogwai would make a post about it, but I haven't heard back about the Mogwai yet.
Wow, that's a shame.
completely no soul beacon on the Magua.
I know. Right? One of them looked like he was on meth. The other looked like he was like high.
Be like,
They came with sketches too.
yeah, man, I got a little reading done this weekend, which is nice. I read Grim Reaper 1 and 2, plus the backup book.
Oh yeah, man.
Then I read the chapter 1 of Captain Lou. I also read She, the original issue.
Nice.
I've yet to read the new one, but hopefully I'll get to it this weekend.
Yeah, I got to finish chapter 2 of the Grim Reaper books. I didn't get a chance to finish the second one.
It's been good. Been getting a lot of books lately, so hopefully be getting more soon. Looking forward to getting my copy of Brutus.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long wait, but it's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
be worth it. Do have the digital. I've thumbed through it. It looks beautiful. So looking forward to reading it. Yeah. So speaking of Donald DeLay, he is doing a cover for the Ace launching in January. We do have the mailing list out now. It's in the description. Please sign up. If you do, you'll get an incredible trading card by the great Archsider, designed by Sim. We showed it off on the Hardline stream. I think everybody's gonna dig it. Still working on the back design, but every day we make a little more progress, man.
There you go, man. Trading card looked
Getting
awesome. Can't wait to get a hold of it.
I think so. And that's gonna be sweet.
Hell yeah,
Got a lot of cool stuff coming, man. Every day we make a little announcement on the Hardline stream. Mondays, 10 p.m. Eastern, Zay Comics. So come join us. Sign up for the Ace mailing list. It's nice, it's easy. Drawn by the great Black Canales. Backup story by Sweens. Colored by Theo Gonzalez from Brutus. Lettered by Adam AF. It's coming, man. It's gonna be sweet.
Hell yeah,
Go
man.
check it out. Sim, are you there, brother?
Yep.
You got something going on? A little project, a little
Do I?
something about a merc. Something. Telling his
Oh,
tales.
something from a verse going that or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Tales on another verse right now. Just waiting on the colors and the lettering to be done, but everything else is done. I'm working on Tales on another verse too, so go get yours now, especially if you miss Bloodhunt. Grab that $55 tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can
That's worth
double
it,
up on
man.
the Sim.
Yeah, Blood Hunt
Yeah,
is definitely
Bloodhound was awesome.
it was a fun book.
Hell yeah, man.
No thanks. Right now I'm doing that Jack Burton card, so that's why I'm not talking too much. It's not the same just drawing a character out of my mind and drawing somebody.
That's gonna look cool, man. Jack Burton's pretty badass.
Yeah, I'm doing him holding the knife.
Hell yeah.
Hex Allen says he typed Gremlins in the Bancroft's chat. I know, man. Today was incredible. If you're on YouTube, literally everyone and their mom was streaming tonight. From 8 from 8 till now, everybody's been streaming.
Oh,
Phil had Shay Davis on. You had Vinny was streaming. You had Michael Bancroft is on now, I think. Yeah, we're doing this. A couple other people were
When Girl
streaming.
was
I think
streaming.
Peter
Yeah.
Samadi was streaming. Yeah, yeah, it's
Oh,
been
by the way, another thing
crazy.
I'd like to add. You only have 19 days left to back and get those stretch goals. Otherwise, I'm taking them out at the end of the night when we're going them in.
There we go. Stop slacking, people.
Hmm.
Friday's a couple days away. Go back it. Links in the description. Make it nice and easy
And
for all of y'all.
nope. And I already ordered the stickers. Doesn't matter though.
Yeah, man.
They're they're gonna come. They're gonna be on campaign number 2 anyways.
Yeah, man. Stickers were awesome.
Yup.
6 a.m. is a treasure. Must be protected at all costs. He does great work, man. Hit him up if you got a campaign. You'll get a lot of benefit from it.
And James Hong is such a great. He's so great in this.
Yeah, he is. Tremendous.
Did you guys know that that was technically written and supposed to be the sequel to what's the name again? Zakaru Banzai?
Buckaroo Banzai?
Yeah, Bakaru Banzai. Yeah.
This was supposed to be the sequel to that?
Yeah, it was first written as a sequel and then it got rewritten to be something else, but yeah.
Huh.
It's the original script was written to be from Bakaru Banzai.
I'm going to have to sit and watch that again.
I've been trying to get it to win, never did.
No, I think he finished his last every
That
time.
and Spaceball.
We put
That
it.
and Spaceballs.
Spaceball. I haven't seen Spaceballs in a long time, too.
Yeah.
Another one that reminded me of Jack Burton. The Zohan.
So,
Yeah, I love how thick he lays it on in scenes.
yeah. He's really good in this one, man. Kurt Russell is probably one of my favorites from him.
Hmm. That and Escape from LA. Or New York, whatever.
Yeah, New York.
That's between.
That's a good one. The Thing was fantastic too. All three of those John Carpenter films
Thing is
too.
great.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Carpenter.
Hell yeah, man.
Even Ghost from Mars was not as great as, but it was okay compared to other movies.
Yeah.
One
that's
one way
true.
you know a Carpenter movie is if it has Kurt Russell.
Yeah, pretty much. Man, what was has he made any movies recently? What was the last one that he made?
He made one about girls in a crazy house or in a hospital or something like that.
I didn't see that one.
It was not a big success.
That's the last
Not sure
movie I
what it
remember from him was this cop movie he did. He played like a corrupt cop or something.
Check this out. The Ward.
Yeah, the ward. There you go.
Huh. Man, there's a big gap. That was 10 years ago, and before that it was Ghost of Mars.
Yeah, you just stopped after Ghost of Mars.
He basically retired, yeah.
He tried something different. He got bashed like a motherfucker. He went, you know what? Screw Hollywood for a while, and that's pretty much what he was telling people because he was against the big market because if they don't make enough, they don't get sequels.
Yeah.
You know.
John Carpenter's Vampires was pretty good.
Yeah, I love it.
It was a solid movie.
It's one of the inspiration behind the Blood Hunt. It's
Oh, hell yeah, man.
The type of vampires, they're beast. They're not like a classy little. I will smooch you and sway you and sing a lullaby under your balcony.
And sparkle in the sunlight.
Hmm.
Speaking of Sparkle, have you heard the rumors about Batman?
That it might be
Yeah.
cancelled.
Yeah, this guy's not even like trying to get into shape and just phoning it in. The director's pissed. Whole
Yeah,
thing, man.
I
I
heard
listened
that
to a
he.
Doomcock's video. It's crazy.
Yeah, there you go, man. Heard he was saying that he didn't want to project what was it, an unhealthy physical
Hmm.
he, damn, what was it that he said? Didn't want to make an unhealthy role for young boys by bulking up and getting ripped and stuff.
I mean,
Drink your soy. Don't train.
Exactly. Could you imagine like Schwarzenegger in like the 80s doing Commando? Well, I don't want to get too big. I don't want to make people, feel bad.
Yeah, but he got the roles because he was big.
Yeah, well,
It
that's
was
true,
not like
man.
it's not somebody that
well, I
looked at him.
mean,
Hey, be big. It was more like
it's not,
I won a whole bunch
um,
of fucking trophies and medals. Please give me a movie. Well, we'll give you Hercules, but we'll hide your goddamn voice.
I mean, like when you're getting paid as much
Then
money as
Conan.
Robert Patterson is, you think you'd want to bulk up and maybe take your career to the next level.
And I'm pretty sure the director get that from Conan gave him the job because not because he like and let his voice and not because he got better, but because he heard you. He was like,
Yeah.
perfect, Conan.
He heard the yelling
Yeah,
and stuff like that, and he's like, "All right, yeah, okay."
that's him. Not
He had to
expecting to
stop
hear
working
English.
out, from what I understand, for that role because he couldn't swing a sword because his chest was
Yeah,
too big.
man. I
But
mean,
that's one of the things. The bigger you are, the more cut you are, the more dehydrated you are. So the weaker you are actually, and
Huh.
you're limited in your movement. So somebody that's really fully dehydrated, full muscles, with two fingers between muscles, you'll hurt him more than a punch.
Hmm. I did not know that.
that's sort of like a ridiculous scene.
Yeah.
I see it that way. Muscle is also padding, right? So if you hit between the muscle, which the map is there when they're all cut and dehydrated, it hurts.
Yeah, that's true. That actually makes a lot of sense.
When you hit under the armpit, that's why. There's certain place for that. Lucky bastard.
Ridiculous. That's such a great like little touch. Them switching the guns.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. The only thing I'm hoping from all this is that Affleck comes back as Batman. We can get a full movie with him.
I heard he was actually in talks to actually do it, but he would only do it if he got complete creative control. Like he would write,
He should.
direct, and star in it.
Let him.
I'm cool with it. I mean, he did a great job with pretty much every. He's a good director. He's a good. When he, isn't
And
being directed by the guy who directed Geely, he's a good
and
actor.
and he's been a great Batman in everything except Justice League.
Yeah, that was terrible, Batman. That
Dude,
wasn't Batman.
those extra scene, dude. You can notice in case he has more gray. That's when he has the grayness. A lot, and you're like, Like
I'm
the
really
scene where
looking
he's
forward
like,
to this.
ouch.
Really looking forward to the Snyder cut. That's gonna be
Oh yeah.
that's
Hey,
gonna be pretty
you
solid.
know we're gonna be doing like a marathon watch along. We're watching all 4 episodes.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna wait till all 4 come out. We're gonna go. We're gonna watch all 4. That's it.
Hell yeah, man. That'd be awesome.
It's gonna be sweet.
The entire family here is waiting for it too.
I'd be really interested to see if if they expand, like if they did another Batman movie with Affleck, if they expand a little more on the the Robin costume that you see in Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Explain that, like, if maybe he's going to be like the Red Hood, or what are they going to do with that? Which Robin was that? Was that Dick Grayson?
Where did they show a Robin?
They showed the costume really quick, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
said like "ha ha ha" or something like that on
Yeah,
it.
true.
Yeah,
So it's probably gonna be Tim Drake.
yeah.
Hopefully, I think he was one of the best Robins. So
I'd
they
like
ruined
to.
him for
I'd
being
be.
in.
Yeah, yeah,
They ruined him, dude. That was
yeah.
awesome.
Well, I would like to see. I would like to see Dick Grayson as Nightwing. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Hmm.
Because Batman's old enough at this point to where Dick Grayson could have been grown up.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool to see him as like his own character, in Bloodhaven and stuff, and maybe get some. It'd be cool to see Carrie from The Dark Knight Returns, because they pulled a lot from Dark Knight Returns. See if they bring her in there,
Agreed.
but they got a lot to do, so it'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it's all about representation, huh?
Yeah.
So equal representation, equal ass whooping.
It's realistic, I'll say that too. These women come running up, they're hitting them with sticks and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, that kind of hurts," and then they kick them off a bridge.
Yes, then chop to the back of your neck.
Gender equality.
Man, she's
Right in the
down.
By the way, what kind of kinky henchman tied her up like that?
I mean, they're not bad looking, It's just the fact that they're trying to beat you with a stick.
Yeah.
Kind of takes away from it a little, I guess.
Raiden. Now that was the actual inspiration for Raiden.
That actually
When the-
kind of makes sense, yeah.
That's when they wanted to bring that character from it. Yeah.
And that's good. Good inspiration to have.
Yeah, man.
One of the standouts of the movie.
Wonder what other characters they pulled from for that game too. For like Liu Kang, I imagine that was like Bruce Lee. But
Van Damme,
No.
Johnny Cage.
oh
Johnny
yeah,
Cage.
yeah.
Van Damme, yeah.
But for the greatest character ever, there was no inspiration. They just had to create from within. Do you know who that is?
What?
You know who the greatest Mortal Kombat character is?
Which one?
Goro! I used to hate Goro. Fighting him was a pain in the ass.
Man, yeah.
Only guy I could beat him with was Sub-Zero. He'd kick my ass with everybody else. Sub-Zero, I could freeze him and give me a fighting chance.
I don't think I actually was ever able to beat him as a kid. I think my dad always had to beat him because I couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, he's a beast, man. He'd stomp you, you'd be kicking his ass, and then he'd hit you like 4 times, pick you up and slam you, and you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm dead."
Yeah, just grab you, chest
Yeah,
pound,
slam you
and
down,
then
just
throw
like
you.
son of a bitch. Yeah, but Sub
Throw
Zero
the
was always
controller
like
across.
yeah, Sub Zero was always like that neutralizer, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Give him that freeze real quick, run up and get
Yeah,
a solid punch combo going on.
yeah. You could stop him from coming at you too quick, as long as you knew how to do the quick ice blast,
Yeah.
give you a fighting
Yeah.
chance.
I always like Scorpion and Liu Kang. That's probably why I never could beat him.
Yeah, Sub Zero and the first game, Sub Zero and Raiden for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Raiden's
those were
pretty
like the
good.
first two. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Mortal Kombat, yep.
I love that.
Well, I'm the type
Opens
of
the
guy that
door.
prefer Mortal Killing Instinct.
Oh, Callisto is great, man. I used to love all those games, man. Like the Virtual Fighter was great.
It did get wet. X Allen just pointed out Jack's hair got wet. Guess they must have washed out all that product.
Yeah, I mean when you dive into like water and have to swim for like a mile, even the
Yeah.
hairspray can't fight that. Yeah, man. I love those games. Tekken was great. Uh, absolute. Used to love Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken was
Tekken
sweet.
Street Fighter.
Yep.
Oh man, can't tell you how many quarters I've spent playing Street Fighter 2 at the local
Oh yeah, man. Me
local
and my
like little
wife can't
mart
play
nearby.
Tekken anymore.
Why?
It gets heated. It gets heated. We would play and she just button mashes. So she just sits there and she just hits buttons at random, and it's bullshit because she kills me. Like she just destroys me at it. Like I'm trying to play with skill and shit, and she comes in and she's just like, she's not even looking at the TV. She's just looking at the controller. It's like, how are you beating me?
Yeah,
The
man.
old
That's the thing
button
about
mash.
Tekken. Everybody's got a fighting chance in Tekken.
Yeah, the old button mash technique, my favorite.
It doesn't
Well, we
work
we go
as
and we
well as
play.
other games, but in Tekken, yeah,
Yeah, well, that's why we don't play Marvel versus Capcom, because I'll destroy her in that. And she's like, "This isn't fair. You know all the combos." I was like, "Well, we just got done playing Tekken, and you destroyed me at that. So I gotta regain my manhood somehow."
it's time to even even things up. And that's the fun thing about like the arcades back in the day, man. They'd have all sorts of fighting games and stuff. It didn't even matter. Like you could just play whatever, like any random Japanese translated fighting game.
Yeah,
If I saw it, I'm like, hey, I'll give this a shot. Like back then it was just fun discovering new games, new characters. That was always fun.
man, that was always a good time. I miss arcades a lot.
Hell yeah, man. Nothing better, man. When the big games would come out and everybody would be like lined up waiting for their turn.
Yeah, dude.
Like I remember Mortal Kombat 3. Like, man, there was a huge line. Everybody just lined up. Like,
Now people wait up in line
step
to
up to
get
the
their
plate.
games.
Yeah. Like, oh, let me take 2 hours to download it on the PS5.
Those are good times, though, man. I remember when DDR came out. My local arcade had one of those, and I had a friend who wanted to lose weight, and he swore by DDR. He'd go in there and he'd sit and he'd drop like $50 on DDR. It's like, no, this is just as good as the gym. It's fine. It's like, dude, you're spending so much money.
Yeah.
You liked it
You
though,
could
so
just turn up the music and get a little dance pad.
I've never seen a guy that big move that fast.
Uh, That was great too. Like it was the Terminator game.
Oh
That was
yeah, with the
awesome,
guns.
dude. You get dropped off into like you gotta fight off the Terminators, man. Oh, the co-op was insane, man.
God,
Me and
that
my
was a
buddy
good
used to
game.
love tackling that game, man. We would just like drop coin after coin on that. It was so much fun.
Yeah, dude. Then there was Time Crisis and what was that? House of the Dead.
Yeah, House of
I
was great.
loved House of the Dead.
Yeah, man, it's not the same. Like, I appreciate everything they've done by leveling up games and stuff, but I had to tap out after like the PS3. It just wasn't worth it anymore. I just don't have time or patience to beat these games. I mean, my
I
God,
still
trying to beat God of War 3. I think it took one of my lives trying to beat that fucking game. Jesus Christ! It's like, I know you want to pack
man.
in the story, but like it was like thousands of years ago. I started God of War 3.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I still play. I picked up a PS4, but
Check my
it's
screen.
Here you go.
there you go, man.
There you go, guys. Yeah, we'll be doing a little random drawing for everybody in the chat tonight after the stream goes off
See,
here.
rocking the Let Hunt T-shirt.
Here we go, brother. Got to
Nice.
get that sweet, sweet merch. And you know where you can get your own at the Zaid workshops at T Store. You can get all the cool Hardline merch. And the link for that is also in the description. So
Hell
go
yeah,
get
man.
that merch. So yeah, Sim will
Since
announce a winner after the show. So stay tuned
I,
to his Twitter. Yes, it's your
it's your
giveaway,
channel.
brother. It's your
It's your
giveaway.
channel. It's
All
your
right.
channel.
But if you don't win, don't blame me. Blame Sim. Look, man, we've been over this. All right. I only take the credit. I'll never take any blame. Anything goes wrong, my artist is the first one to go overboard. Uh,
So you're serious when you say you want to be a future Stanley.
yes, well, I'm going for it. You know, like I want a part of all the creations, even the ones I didn't create. Uh,
Remember, he created Captain America when he was 12.
he created everything, brother. You know that. Created the whole Marvel universe all by himself. Rest in peace,
Growing
Stanley.
up.
We just
Yeah.
roast because we care.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Oh, okay.
So love. No, well, I roast because I care. I don't know about Sim.
let's just say let's give the devil his due, but I'm a Kerry boy.
Yeah, of course, man. I remember, man. I saw some of his art up close at the Kirby Museum. They had this display at Terrificon. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They had his actual pages from like New Gods.
Mm-hmm.
My God, seeing dude, he drew this ship. I literally stared at this art of his, the pencils, and like just marveled at it. I was like, how come like this stuff, man? Like it, I felt like they did a disservice, man. Like his stuff was so good penciled, like it just
Okay.
it's a crime. Like
Got a question for you guys.
yeah,
Should I do the knife or the gun?
a knife is better, I think.
Yeah.
I like the knife. Wonder if I could find that shirt. But I could.
Yeah, you might be able to find it on eBay somewhere.
Let me check. Well, you can get it on Amazon for almost $15.
Really? That's it?
But there's a T-shirt. You have a tank top.
But you gotta get the tank top.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's not a wife beater. It's a tank top. You need to
Yeah.
find the wife beater. Oh, there you go. The wife beater is right there. You know, it means the collar goes way down. The other one stuff past the neck. But yeah,
Man,
they're all on Amazon.
I googled Big Trouble in Little China T-shirt. I clicked the first uh, Amazon link that they had, and it's an Edward Scissorhands T-shirt. Like what the
Hey,
hell is
man.
this?
Yeah, tap Jack Burton.
Yeah, it's got one of those things. It's one of those things where it's got like five or six different shirts on there. You got
Yeah.
to click through it. But the one it's titled Jack Burton Trucking Big Trouble in Little China T-shirt, and the opening picture they have is Edward Scissorhands.
Got you.
Yeah, right.
Made you look.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Goddamn Amazon.
Yeah. Well.
Chris says, I wish I wasn't working. Yeah, brother. You suck to work at this time of night.
Yeah.
It's all right, man. At least you got a shot to win a cool sketch card by Sim. So that's some consolation for you. Some freaky shit.
Pencils done.
Nice. There we go. Look at that. Right there for you. See, that's the kind of cool stuff you get when you hang out with us. Watch one on stream. So we'll be taking your suggestions for the next couple of days. So whatever you got, as long as it's cool, drop in the chat or in the comments after. You can tag us on Twitter. Let us know. What should we check out next?
So how are we gonna figure out who wins?
I'll just put all the names in a hat and draw one out. Do it old school. I just got to write down all the names.
Blank.
Okay, now I can actually watch the movie.
All right, so Chris is recommending some comedies. He's got Naked Gun and Blank Man. I haven't seen Blank Man in forever. Jesus.
I have not seen
I
that
watched
since I was a
Naked Gun
kid.
yesterday, 2 days ago.
Oh, right
It's pretty
on.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting Naked Gun on there. Classic.
I say Spaceballs.
Like you put that on like 4 posts before, so you gotta come up with something, man.
I could definitely watch some Blank Man though. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I know. It's crazy. Especially when you hear like a name for a movie, you're like, man, I totally forgot that even existed.
That's with Damon Wayans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Low Down Dirty Shame. Or The Last Boy Scout. That's one I wanted to put one back.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought about that in
Yeah.
a while too. That's a good one.
That's a good recommendation.
Yeah.
Last Boy Scout. Thumb through these in the next couple of days. That's an amazing setup.
I love that they went with the escalator though. Like they could have gone with something else, but they went with an escalator. They could have just walked, you know.
Yeah, I feel
John
bad
Carpenter's
for
like,
that
no.
guy in the bronze armor.
Yeah.
Wonder how long he had to be in that for.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here we got a beholder. Kind of.
Some freaky shit.
Oh, by the way, I'm on my 3rd day of quitting smoking.
Nice.
Well, congrats, man. How's it going?
Yeah, get moody. No. There's a moment where
You
you're a
gotta
bit
get
less
worse, brother.
patient. There's a moment like there's moments where you're a bit less patient. Like, I'd smoke one now, type of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm doing good.
Yeah, right
I'm kind of cheating. I still smoke blunts, so it kind of helps.
Yeah, man. As long as not nicotine, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a while to quit. I started smoking when I was like 12.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents smoked, so it was really easy to get cigarettes. And I quit when I was like 27. And I think it took like four solid months before I was able to really just stop. Like I just said, you know what, no more. I just didn't do it anymore. But yeah, I like not coughing all the time. That's one thing that I gotta say I really enjoy. Because I was always coughing for no reason, even when I wasn't sitting and smoking a cigarette, I'd be coughing and wheezing.
Oh yeah. Were you smoking more than a pack a day or something?
Yeah, I was smoking about a pack and a half. I mean, on a stressful day, I'd probably burn through 2.
I thought I was, but when I was stressed, I smoke one. I usually smoke half a pack, but with very stressful, I could smoke a pack a day. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I could go through a carton in a week if I really tried. But yeah, it's been Jesus 6 years now. So
That's good, man.
so
I
it's
did
not
some
to
little
say that I
touch
don't.
up. So sorry, go. I'm just saying I did some touch up to the card.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yep, let me show that real quick. Give me a second. Here you go. A little more detail for you from the
Nice.
Zim man himself.
All
Yeah.
penciled.
Hell yeah,
Very
man.
nice. Very, very nice. I like it.
I'm a big fan of the movie.
They're all just like, yeah, this is awesome. This is gonna be cool.
Don't take off all your clothes.
And you're like, what in the hell is going on here?
I don't know. Now I'm expecting Ninja Turtles. It's like he's just messing with the foot.
Yeah, if Go Ninja Go breaks out here.
Yep. Isn't that Vanilla Ice?
Yeah.
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 That's what he looks like now, right?
I heard he was doing a show called like remodeling with Vanilla Ice or something,
Really?
and he got arrested on like the 3rd day because he broke into a neighboring house to steal shit out of their house. It's like day 3. It's like,
Ah,
god damn, dude.
it's amazing.
Well, guess it's gotten pretty bad for old Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, that's the life of a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
He discovered that the world is ice, baby.
Yeah, let me just zoom in and see what beacon is drawing. Get
There you
a little
go.
shot of that. All right.
Ouch.
Damn, what a shot.
You forgot to say ninja, banish.
Here we go. Big throwdown. Ridiculous gymnastics for no reason.
Because he looks cool.
Yeah.
Remember what he said? If he looks cool, doesn't have to be logical.
Man, he's jacked.
Ayoy. He's more of a jelly bean than freaking Yoda. That one.
I gotta say, man, that guy's kind of winning me over on our capes. Yeah, you don't see enough villains with capes, you know.
That's true. Jack Burton didn't go and do leg day.
Yeah. Trampolines are very popular back then.
So Chris
I thought it was funny
commented
that
that's something.
it looked like you played with a robot fighting game.
Yeah. Just saying that sounds like something DMX would do. I think he's referring to the Vanilla Ice story.
Yeah. It does sound like something DMX would do.
Oh, this is exhausting. Watching those two guys leap around and swing swords at each other. Fatality. You know, you should have just thrown that earlier.
Could have saved a lot of time.
Yeah, it's like, so why were you holding on to that until the end?
It was like a spirit bomb. You needed to work at it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Damn, she looks like the singer in this moment, or the other way around.
Yeah, that must have been a fun day at work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then after this, he goes home to Goldie Hawn.
There you go, man.
Do you think that scene is why the movie was stalled for like 2 weeks?
I don't know. Look, John, I don't think we got this angle right on this kissing scene. You know, this doesn't feel
we
organic.
need to go reflect on it. Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna go practice a bit.
Need a couple more close-ups.
jumping bean is back.
Yeah, man, that's the steroids, man, just kicking in right now. Pure roid rage right there.
That's some Scooby Doo shit.
This is why you should never overdo the steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Never take 3 times the amount recommended. Or you'll wind up like this guy.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of there.
What did that achieve?
Rated.
Let me light the way while you escape, and I scream.
Yeah, it's a really fun closing if not convoluted as fuck. A lot goes into this final battle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it wraps everything up really tight too. Like at the beginning of the movie, oh yeah, I think they stole your truck, and then he opens the door and there's his truck.
And you forgot about the truck.
Yeah.
So it's one of the police. Yeah. And then they hop on Optimus Prime and right off to the sunset.
Yeah, man. With a haul on ass truck grill.
Alan says, "Oh, that guy was on steroids. He had diabetes."
Just making out.
Uh,
He's disappearing in the smoke,
right.
like in Gremlins. Do you think there's a link?
There's always a link. It's in the fog.
Man, I love that ending. He's a cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Just rides out.
And that brings a wrap to Big Trouble in Little China.
Such
All
a
right,
great
so we
movie.
only got, yeah. So we got this giveaway. We only got 3 names, so it's nice and easy to put them out of this cup. I'm shaking them. You can't hear me shaking them, but I'm shaking them. And the winner
Oh, we hear
is
it.
Hex Allen.
Well, Hex Allen just won
Congratulations,
a
bro.
card.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, congratulations. You can DM Sim for the details. Let's get out of here. I want to close out by thanking everybody for joining us. We'll be back next week, taking suggestions in the next couple of days. So come join us. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at Edwin Aces. Sign up for the Ace mailing list. Join us here, John Aces, Friday night pimp stream, 10 p.m. Never know who we might have in the house joining us. All right, Mark, why don't you tell everybody they can find you, brother?
You can hit me up on Twitter at Mark Makes Comics with an X. Don't forget to sign up for the Grave Robbers mailing list. Get that Big Dick Murphy trading card. And keep your eye out for some new updates because we're going to have some pretty awesome art coming.
There we go. All right, Hex Allen says, thank you. Sim, why don't you tell them where they can find you, brother?
You can find me under Simon Simplicity on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And on Indiegogo with the campaign called Tales of an Adverse #1, launching an entire saga of an entire universe. So
There we go.
get in on it.
All right, Beacon, unmute yourself. I'll tell everybody where they can find you.
Go back 7 Legions.
Yes.
I get muted. Damn. Okay. Okay, you can find me on Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon. On YouTube at Michael Beacon. You can go to 7legions.com to learn more about the 7 Legions universe. And back 7 Legions on Indiegogo, and it ships immediately. Back this night, and you get this drawing.
There you go. That's some cool art. Let me zoom in on that one more time before we get out of here. And as always, you can find the links to every one of our projects in the description. It's nice and easy for you. So please like, sub, share, and we will be back next week on the Watch Along stream. Peace.
A little later.
Later.
Take it easy, guys.